After a tight first leg in the Champions League out in France today, we invite Monaco back to Ellen Road, so we look to progress in the Champions League. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Lufc Fm22 and a big thank you for joining me on another episode of Leeds United, Pride of Yorkshire. So if you were with us for yesterday's episode, you'd have seen that we had a hard-fought 1-1 draw in the Champions League first leg of our quarter-final against Monaco. Today, we are going to be bringing them back to Ellen Road as we look to finish off the job and progress to another semi-final in the Champions League. Before we get into that, though, we have played one game since you've been away. Let's have a little look at the schedule and show you how we got on in that game. We beat Brentford 2-0 at home, absolutely dominated the game, had 34 shots, 14 of which were on target, had an XG of 3.54. Only got the 2 goals, though, goals from Gravenberch and Matthias Scally, ensuring that we get 3 points in a really important performance from the team. One that was a bit of a bounce back after we had a 5-1 defeat and 2 draws on the bounce. Got back to winning ways. So that brings us nicely up to the second leg of our quarter-final in the Champions League. Let's not waste time. Let's show you the starting 11 and how we get on against Monaco as we look to book our place in the semi-final of the Champions League. The big games keep on coming then, and this is a very important one in terms of our season. I think we pretty much have the Premier League title wrapped up and in the bag, although probably shouldn't say that too loud, as Football Manager has a weird way of hearing when you're already celebrating and tries to take things away from you. So the Champions League is the focus for today's episode. The 11 we're going to put out on the pitch against AS Monaco is Meslier in goal, Firpo, Zubeldia, Konate and Garcia, building an established back four there, even though Zubeldia was bought really as a holding midfielder that was going to be in rotation. He has taken the place away from Wisdom May in the centre back position, and he has been performing quite well, so no need to rotate there. We've got Phillips and Bentancur as the holding two. De La Fuente, De Cataler and Rafinha are going to be the attacking three, assisting the ever-present Dusan Blajovic, who hopefully will score the goals that will book our place in the semi-final of a Champions League. Big nights in the Champions League then, and this is one of the biggest games that we have had this season. A 1-1 draw from the first leg means that we do have a bit of work to do, but in the home leg is where we're normally stronger. And straight away we're having an attack here. Rafinha to De La Fuente, back to Calvin Phillips, De La Fuente again to Bentancur. Where can he play the ball? Only to Garcia, who's already got himself booked after 6 minutes of the game. That's a little bit scary, but he's got the cross in. De Cataler can't get the header. Ball comes out to Firpo. Bentancur gives it away to Golovin. All of a sudden, Boadou's on the turn. What is he going to be able to do? He's cut the ball back to Kovacic. Ball over the top. Tuchamani, I think that says, has scored. Shuameni. Wow. That is not the start that we were looking for. 6 minutes on the clock, and we've given away the first goal after it looked like we were the ones on the attack. Turn it around, go from back to front, ball over the top, catches us out, and that, quite frankly, is a bit ridiculous. But these things happen, and we have come back from worse. It means that Monaco have the lead after 7 minutes on the clock. 2-1 on the night, 1-0. Sorry, 2-1 in the tie, 1-0 on the night. And we are not playing well at all. 20 minutes gone, and we haven't even had a single shot on target. Nothing happening in the way of highlights since that goal. We really could do with somebody stepping forwards here, grabbing this game by the scruff of the neck and trying to get us back into it, but nothing at all. We are not playing well. 2 shots, nothing on target, make that 3. And we are going to have a highlight though just before half time. 40 minutes on the clock. The ball is played forward, it's intercepted again. Our players look like they have never met before, can't string 2 passes together, and all of a sudden Monaco are on the edge of our box. What's going to happen here? Ball comes in, Ivan Usek is at the edge of the box, goes out wide, cross comes in, dealt with by Bentancur. De Cataler's header straight to Kovacic, and again we can't put the ball, like 2 passes, it's all we need. Ivan Usek's in. Ivan Usek's going to hit the shot straight at Meslier, thanks for us. And again, another positive situation where it looked like we were the ones on the attack, ends up with Meslier having to get involved. We haven't had a shot on target in the entire first half. That is some disappointing football right there. Um, the assistant manager tells the players they've been terrible so far. Fingers crossed it can only get better, because we can't play like this if we are going to have any chance of winning the Champions League, let alone just advancing from this tie. We do steal the ball there, but again, can't get it 2 passes in a row. Finally, we've done it. Zubaldia, Junior Firpo, are we going to break forwards and attack Bentancur into Vlahovic? Needs to be higher up the pitch, though. It seems like we are dropping back quite a bit. But we have got the ball, we're knocking it about with confidence all of a sudden. Zubaldia to Bentancur to Phillips, or to Decatelaire. Tries to find Rafinha, though, and nothing doing. All of a sudden, Monaco look like they're on the break, but we steal it back as Rafinha plays it out to Garcia. Can he get a crossing from there? He can. Is there anybody there? There he is. Charles de Catelaire, after the knockdown from Dusan Vlahovic, gets us back on level terms. And boy, did we need that. Is that our first shot on goal? Or on target, should I say? I know we've had 5 shots prior to that, but I think that's our first shot on target. And we are putting the ball in the back of the net. Vlahovic to de Catelaire, toe pokes it into the corner. And that is brilliant football after we intercepted the ball, got it down the right. Yes, our first shot on target. We are the ones that sometimes turn around and say, oh, computer only gives itself first shots on target that go in the back of the net. Well, in this game, we have been the ones to benefit from it. 72 minutes on the clock, and as it stands, we are all tied both in the tie and on the night. So we're going to make a few changes. Burak Ince is going to come on for goal scorer. Catalev, who's struggling. In fairness, the whole team is pretty much struggling at the moment. Ryan Gravenberch can come on in place of Bentancur, who is on a booking. And up top, we are going to. I'm going to bring on. I'm going to bring off De La Fuente and swap Thomas and Rafinha to look to get some fresh legs and attack down the wings. But the ball has come in. It's hit the crossbar, and Canate has missed a glorious chance to make sure that we would have been a 2-1 up in the latter stages of the game. As it happens now, Monaco are playing out from the back. What can they do with it? Play it straight to Garcia, who steals it to Burak Ince. Vlahovic to Thiago Thomas. The substitute is in. Turns back, crosses it in. Burak Ince with a shot that gets deflected. I think it's going to be a corner. What can we do from this corner? Where is big Ibu Kanate? Is he going to make it to the near post? Rafinha swings it in. It's dealt with at the near post by Richards. And Boadu is on the turn and on the break. Garcia on a booking. We've had him jumping into tackles before when he's been on a booking, and we saw what happened in the FA Cup 5th round, I think it was, against Manchester United, when he jumped into a tackle and got himself sent off. So I think if we get through this 5 minutes of added on time, he will be the one that will make way. I think can make one extra substitution. We're going to start extra time as it is, but going to go straight in here, and Singo is going to come on in place of Garcia. Do not want to end this game with 10 men, especially as we are in extra time. We are going to have a throw in. It's Singo involved straight away. Thiago Thomas, Singo with the cross, Dusan Vlahovic with the tap in. Referee's going to have a look at this one, but I can't see anything wrong with it because there is a man on the line and the goalkeeper was behind him, I think. It's going to go to the VAR check and the goal is going to be awarded. Yeah, look, I don't know why the man on the line is marking Vlahovic. He just stands still. The goalkeeper is there too, so there's 2 men in front of the ball, and that means that he couldn't be offside, and the tap-in puts us 2-1 up, and we are now looking at a semi-final all of a sudden. After being so poor in the first half, we have come alive in extra time. We have 15 more minutes to get through. Some of the players are absolutely knackered. Rafinha with the cross. Header is headed away by Richards. I think that might be Chris Richards, who played for Bayern Munich. If it is, he's one of the potential superstars of FM22. So you can check him out and his profile. And if it is the case, he has turned into a bit of a beast defender at the near post for headers. But we're still on the attack with Singo. Crosses it in. Richards is there again to deal with it. Firpo to Zubaldia. Back to Firpo. This is just wasting time away. Burak Ince to Gravenberch. Is he going to have a shot? No, he's going to find Dusan Vlahovic. And that should be that. We've got the dreaded VAR check again. This one probably is more likely to be offside because the ball was played through. But the goal is awarded, and I think that could be the final dagger that we needed to kill off Monaco in this tie. Gravenberch with the ball through, Vlahovic with the touch. As soon as he gets in that position one-on-one with the goalkeeper, there was only one place the ball was ending up. It was in the back of the net, and that's exactly what happens to give us a 3-1 lead on the night, 4-2 in the tie. But maybe Monaco are not done yet. There's me pretty much counting them out, but Boadu now he's on the attack. Ivan Usek was looking to get in, but Singo to Melier, rolls it out to Firpo, Zubaldia to Phillips, and Vlahovic is in again. Takes a touch and comes away from the attack, but plays the ball back. It comes to Rafinha, he crosses it in. Burak Ince's there. Vlahovic, he's going to have a shot, and he's going to go to ground. Surely, is there a penalty there? Why does Vlahovic go to ground if there is no need to there? He's had the shot, the keeper saves it, kicks the ball away and then goes to ground. Surely it's got to be a penalty, but I'm not 100% what happened. I don't really care either now because the final whistle has gone. We have got through 3-1. That is a major let-off. We were so poor in the first half that I don't recall seeing us being that bad, either in a Champions League game or, okay, maybe in the 5-1 defeat. Okay, no, I'm telling lies, aren't I? We were that poor in the first game of the season. We were that poor in the FA Cup game against Man United too. So we have been poor. But in terms of the Champions League, we were certainly poor in the first half, and we have come back to win the game 3-1 and book ourselves into the semi-finals of the Champions League, where I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say here, we're going to get Manchester United. Let's see, by hitting the schedule tab, have they done the draw? Give me a crystal ball. In fact, I don't need a crystal ball. I just knew that was going to happen, and look at how the game has decided this running is going to go for Leeds United. So we have games against Leicester, Crystal Palace and Fulham. Then we play Manchester United, and, yeah, you guessed it, Manchester United. So in the space of pretty much a week, I think that is, 28th of April to the 4th of May, we're going to face those in the Red Devil camp 3 times. That is pretty daunting, I have to say. I now hope that we can have the Premier League title wrapped up before we get to that game, so there's no pressure. And then anything can happen. I mean, you can see here we lost 5-1 to them earlier on in the season. We drew with them at home. Yeah, we haven't got the best record against Manchester United, have we? So, God knows what's going to happen, but it's going to be fun. A thrilling night then of Champions League football results in us progressing to the semi-finals where, yes, as I correctly predicted, the game Crawley draws us against Manchester United. Luckily for us, it's a 2-legged affair rather than being in the final where we might have actually struggled. Our form against them across the save hasn't been the best. If ever there's a time for us to come good, surely it's going to be in these next 3 games. So I'm going to begin to wrap this one up here. If you're at this point of the video though, you enjoyed the content, enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It's been great having all the interactions with everybody who drops by the channel. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it there. Come back in the next episode when we face off against Crystal Palace as we look to lift the Premier League.